welcome back to my channel, Current Chapter. My name is Dani, and today we're going to talk about Such a Fun Age by Kiley Reid. So let's talk about books. I read this book in January as part of the Reese Witherspoon Book Club called Hello Sunshine. I'm going to put all the information down below in the description about her book club, and I really encourage you to take a look at it and see if it's something that you would like to participate, because it was my first month and I'm already having so much fun being part of this book club and getting out of my comfort zone with these books. So really give it a chance. But let's talk about this book. The first main character of this book is called Alex Chamberlain. She's a woman who built herself a brand about helping women speak out and be heard. She started out as a blogger and grew so much. She was very famous in New York City. She moved to Philadelphia with her husband and her 2 kids, and she has a babysitter called Amira Tucker. Amira is the second perspective on this book, the second point of view that we see the story unfold, and the 2 of them have very different voices. So the book starts when Amira is taking care of Briar, one of the children of Alex, and she's at a grocery store, and the guard of the grocery store thinks it's weird for her to be with a white girl, and he accuses her of kidnapping the girl and won't let her leave the grocery store. This whole story is caught on tape by a man who is also in the grocery store, and he gets really upset about all of this, and he really wants Amira to put this video online and just expose this man for what he accused her of, but she really doesn't want to do that. She wants to just live her life and be normal and not have that affect her more than it already did. So from this event, what we see in the story is a series of situations in which people are trying to decide for the others what's the best thing for them and not really let them make that decision. When this happens, Alex gets very angry for not realizing that she put Amira in that situation, and she really doesn't know a lot about Amira. She doesn't know about her life, about her past, what she does outside of babysitting, and she starts to try to get to know Amira more, and she's one of the people who's trying to change Amira's life without really knowing if those things are the best for Amira or not. And Amira is a young woman. She doesn't even know herself exactly what she wants to do, who she wants to be. So there's different voices telling her what's right for her are not really helping. One of the things that I really enjoyed about this book is that these characters are very mature, in a sense that even when they are doing something that would be considered immature, they don't make a scene. So for example, if Alex is really upset about something, she won't make a scene in front of everyone. She'll just bring her friends to a corner and just like talk to them, which is something that, I don't know, it's just a very adult thing to do. Like, you get upset, you need to rant and talk to people, but like, she doesn't want to make a scene. And I thought that part was dealt really well in this book. Like, when a scene is needed to be made, it happens, but otherwise, if it's just normal things that they want to rant about, they don't make a scene in front of everyone. This also talks a lot about how situations that happen in the past can influence who you are right now in ways that you don't even realize. And it starts to explore the past of these characters very slowly. This is not a long book, this is short, but still you feel like it's slowly exploring things that happen so long ago that all connect to what they're doing right now, how they're reacting to everything that's happening right now. I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning, I was worried that this book was gonna be boring because it's not the type of book that I normally read. I usually read a lot of fantasy and sci-fi and things that have a lot of action and everything happening from the first page. And I was really worried that this book was going to be too slow, and it really wasn't. This was such a fast read and so easy to read, and all the themes that she's trying to talk about here in this book are like, these are heavy themes, but you still feel included in the conversation. You feel like you could talk about it to other people. So I really recommend this book if you want an easy to read. This is a fast-paced book, and if you just want something that has important issues in the forefront of this book, but still it's light. It's just a light and fun read. The only slightly negative thing I would say about this book is that I feel like the title and the cover, as much as I absolutely adore this cover, I think it's underselling it because you just don't expect going into this cover and this title what this book's gonna be about. So I think that as much as this cover is really eye catching and it looks so gorgeous in my bookshelf, I think it should have been a different cover. Although, this is one of my favorite naked hardcovers that I own. Like this, the pink and the blue. I really, really love it. Another comment that I have about this book is that I don't think that I would ever be able to really understand everything that she's trying to say with this book, just because I'm clearly not part of the culture that she's exploring here. And those issues are never things that I would face as a white woman. So, this is something that I feel like people who really face these things in their lives would get so much more of this book. But that's just something I feel like that would happen. If you feel more included in this story and you've read it, let me know how you feel about it because I'd love to hear from another perspective that's not people like me. But if you're curious, get this book. I read this in a weekend. It was so fast to read and I really, really recommend it. I am planning to review all the books from the Reese Witherspoon Book Club, so remember to subscribe if you want to hear me talk about some more. The February book is called Scent Keeper by Erica Bauermeister. There's still time to join if you want to join me on this read, and I'd love to chat more about this book and the book for February with you. So follow me on Twitter, remember to like this video and comment, and thank you so much for joining me. Bye!